Hi guys, it's Kasha Wands, and I was supposed to record this right after the event, but my hostel's room were really thin and I could actually hear the other ones YouTuber talking about this event. Hi, Jerry-san, 私は隣の部屋でした。よろしくお願いします。So there's actually a Japanese YouTuber right next to me in the hotel, so I couldn't really talk about the event. And then I went to Hong Kong right away, so like I didn't really have time to do a video about this. So here I am, back from Korea, back from Hong Kong, and I am free to do the video right away. So first of all, is it real? So I went to this kind of event for the first time in my life and I had no idea what to expect there. And I was really nervous that I'm gonna be late or something, like I'm gonna miss the whole thing. So I think I basically rushed into the hall and I saw a lot of people waiting. But it was my first time going to Il Johor, so I saw a lot of people and I was like, well, wait, why are they waiting on their wanted? Like, are you supposed to wait outside? Are you supposed to go in? I mean, I was kind of confused, like if I should go inside the cafe or should go downstairs or what. They were all like staff telling you what to do, so that's fine. So I just basically rushed inside, got my number, and then I realized I have lots of time, so I just went to get a coffee. And then inside I noticed some of my friends, so you know, I usually go to the TWICE events alone. Like if you ever see me at a concert or something, I'm usually alone or like with my very close friends. But this time I've decided that I'm gonna be a little braver. Like I'm not gonna be an awkward self that I usually am. So I approached some of the international ones, which was a really great idea because I don't know what I would do. Like it was so much more fun with others rather than by myself. So I just approached the other people and we waited for TWICE's arrival to the venue. Like I wouldn't even know that there's something like that happening if I didn't join other people, I think. So we waited and I recorded the TWICE's arrival, which you can see in the video. Huh? Wow.
不往踩着这个头上去。
姐，
你家豆腐吗？怎么样？哦。完了，我手机是不是被发现？哎，为什么？哎，保镖哥哥，能不能去边上一点？
哇我呀！
哎，几个？고등학생 같다. 사람.
And then you know the funny thing is that 8 of the members of TWICE arrived and then there was no sign of Sana, and we were all like wondering, where is Sana? Like, is she even arriving? Because I haven't seen any like health notice from JYP or anything that Sana is not arriving. So we figured out she's probably taking another car, and then there's a taxi pulling out and we all thought like, oh, was Sana taking a taxi? Like, was she late to the van or something? But no, like it was not a taxi for Sana. You know, a fancy car pulled out and then there was Sana.
That's not Sana. Oh.
So I had my number. It was almost the time that we get inside the room and you know, like wait for our turn for the photo. So I went inside and it was a theater, so I actually have a video from that. It's really short, but like TWICE was waiting behind the curtain, so while we were sitting on our seats we couldn't really see them. It was good because like you wouldn't get awkward that a lot of people watching you taking a photo, you know, like maybe some people will be a little bit scared to take a photo. I mean, like not scared, like, you know, embarrassed that a lot of people are looking at you. Like that would probably be me. But the bad thing is that basically the whole event, it was just going behind the curtain, taking 2 photos and then going out. So like we couldn't really spend time looking at TWICE and stuff. So like the whole event was just us going behind the curtain, taking 2 photos and then going outside. So like we didn't really spend time with TWICE, and judging from the vlog that they were taking after the event ended, we could have just stayed there and like kind of interacted with them after, like they do at the fan signs. So I was kind of disappointed that we didn't do that, especially when they finished the event a whole hour earlier than they were supposed to, because I think like only half of the people that were supposed to come appeared. Like, you know, there were only 300 tickets, and then maybe half of the people with the tickets came. So like I assume that a lot of these tickets are still in the albums, or like the people with the tickets weren't aware what is the event, or like they couldn't go to the event and they didn't sell their tickets as well. Yeah, only like a half of the people came, so the event lasted half of the time that it was supposed to last. So we went inside and waited for our turn, and I remember being really stressed because like it's only seconds. It's only the seconds that you have to think of your pose, and like you have to like be quick deciding your pose. I thought that they're gonna give us some time like to decide a pose, like, you know, like kind of turn around to everyone and say, okay, we're doing that pose or something. I thought that they're gonna give us time, but they didn't. It was like Hana do set, Hana do set. So it's really fast. Like I didn't expect it to be that fast. I knew it was gonna be fast because like all TWICE events are super speedy, but I didn't think it's gonna be that fast. And then there's like 3 people in front of you, and you have to prepare your phone camera, and found it kind of funny. As soon as I went behind the curtain, I was looking at TWICE like, oh my god, it's getting real. Alright, now you have to prepare for some embarrassing public moments of mine, because I think like my brain can't really function that fast when I see TWICE. Like it's getting lagged, and you know, like I'm getting so many thoughts that I can't process any of them, and I just end up doing stupid stuff. But yeah, and so it's my turn and I walk in and I'm like, 안녕하세요, konnichiwa. I don't know why I find it so funny. It was so if I was TWICE, I would burst out laughing. I walk in doing that, and like I'm not looking at anyone in particular, but then I suddenly look at Momo and I'm like, so Momo recognized me because she suddenly like kind of widened her eyes, and then she was like, wow, you're here. Like she didn't say anything, but like, you know, the face expression is like, wow, you're here, like wow. And so like I just exchanged, like I bowed once again to Momo because, you know, like we are so polite with each other. Like, yeah, that's me, you know. And I remember being so happy because on the previous videos that were already uploaded while I was waiting, Momo was on the other side of people. Like she was like far away from the photo, but like when I came to the photo, she was right behind me. You know, like I already wrote so many letters to Momo-chan saying, hey, I would be really happy if you stood right beside me at the photo event, you know. Like I already sent her like at least 2 letters saying that, so really happy. It was really lucky, so like I still can't believe. But yeah, you know, Mina was on my right side and Nayeon was on my left side, and I have no idea. I was so shy to look at any other members. I just like kind of turned, like, you know, like I was sitting like that, like looking at camera, like so stiff, and then I turned like kind of to Nayeon, like just a little bit though, and like, 이거 해주세요. So I was like, 이거 해주세요. And then she was like, 네. So we did that pose first. As you can see in the photo, I am so surprised. What? I can't believe, but Momo literally leaned into me doing that. So thank you, Momo. Like I'm so happy. And when I was seeing other people's photos, I don't think she was leaning in that much. Like I've seen some photos that TWICE was kind of leaning outside, like they were doing like, you know, like that kind of thing. But Momo, on my photo, she was like leaning in. So I found it like, I was so grateful because she's my bias, and like I really wanted to have a photo with her so that I could, you know, have a profile picture later. And so like I think all of the members did really cool poses, so I really like all of the poses on that photo. But yeah, definitely Momo is the favorite one because she's so close to me, like, you know, leaning in. So I found it really nice. But also I think my second favorite pose was Nayeon, just, you know, leaning and doing that. Like I found it really cool, like, you know, swag Nayeon stuff. I really love it. I think Jihyo is like kind of cute too, like, you know, doing that. It's really cute. Taeyong definitely doing that. It's kind of unique than any other people. And also Dahyun was really close to me, and like she's so small. I've never noticed she's so small. She's almost the size of me sitting. I like how I was kind of matching with Mina because we both wore a black turtleneck and then jeans, but obviously her legs are much thinner than mine. I need to diet. And then, as I mentioned before, we are supposed to move on to the other pose, like Hana Do said. It was really fast and I didn't really have time to change my pose. So basically after the photo, I stayed like that for a long time, and then Hana Do, I was like I have to change my pose. So I just changed it quickly to heart because, you know, that kind of thing is really easy to change. So because I couldn't think of anything else in that short span of time. And also because of it was so short, and like because I changed my pose really last minute, not all of the members followed. They kind of changed their pose like from this like to, I don't know, I think Jihyo did that. So like she did change her pose, but it wasn't a significant change and it wasn't changed to heart. So like, you know, it was not enough time for them to change the pose, and I did also change my pose like really late. So like I only remember from that moment, I generally just remember like I changed my pose like from that, and then I kind of saw like in the corner of my eye Mina changing the pose too. So at least Mina changed it. So I didn't know about others, but I did see Mina changing, so I thought, okay, at least Mina changed it. Of course other members changed it as well, but it wasn't you know, it wasn't a significant change. So not all of them changed the pose, but it's fine. So Momo changed to that one. I love that. Like she always does that hair for me, so it's kind of special for me. Also she did that next to my head, so like, you know, like that kind, and I can always make it my profile picture. Also what I love about this photo is Dahyun. It's really cute. One of my favorite poses, to be honest. And then I also saw that Chaeyoung did the pose, you know, like just doing the heart and stuff. But the other members didn't change the pose. I mean, Nayeon and Jihyo didn't change, but they still look cool. Not as much swag, but they look cute and like totally. I love this photo so much. I love both of my photos so much. I think I could have smiled a little bit more, but if you know me, then this is how I am in real life. Like I always try to seem cool more than, you know, like more than happy, so always play. So after we finished taking our photos, I was supposed to say see you in Hong Kong, so like they will be expecting me or something, but of course I forgot to say that. So like I was so tongue-tied. Like this is not the first time I'm meeting them, but I guess this is the first time that I ever seen them like all so close at the same time, because even at the fan sign, you know, they're kind of like sitting all at their respective seats, so it's not like they're all around you, surrounding you at the same time. So I guess this is a little bit different. I think instead of saying see you in Hong Kong, because I was so tongue-tied, I was just saying like hi, see you, like annyeong. I don't know, I have no idea what I said. I think I was just like, I was just waving and like saying yeah, like, you know, like yeah, like see you, yeah. I don't know, my brain was so not working that time. But I do remember Momo bowing to me and like, you know, like always like we say to each other like see you next time and stuff. She was doing that and smiling, so I guess she got me, but like she didn't know we're gonna meet in Hong Kong, which is a spoiler to the next video. Momo didn't know I'm going to Hong Kong. No, I didn't talk about it. So you know, after the event finished, I was really shaky. I think I've never felt like that before. Like I've never shaked so much after meeting twice, but this is like, this was like a whole new experience, and I still can't believe that really happened. So after the event finished, we just gathered in the cafe and we were watching V Live from the inside of the hall that they were doing. As I said, they could have just kept us inside. We could have all enjoyed together instead of just doing a V Live. It's fine. And then we were just waiting for them to leave. So we were just kind of, you know, waiting for them to film them. But I wasn't really that hungry for the footage, so I just stayed around to film anything, but I wasn't really hungry for the footage, as I said before. So just waiting, like seeing what I could capture, but not really, you know, fighting for the best plays and stuff.
뭔데? 네. 야, 얘를 몇 명 왔지?
And after the event, we went to a restaurant that Sam recommended to us. Like, there were a few of member signatures. I think it was 5 of them, which we have on the video.
Twice. Oh, yes. Not all of them, right?
Yeah. Nayeon, Momo,
No
Ji,
Chaeyoung,
Sama, Chaeyoung.
Yeah, I'm missing 2.
No, there's 1, 2, 3,
Right?
4, 5.
Yeah, fine.
Oh,
Four.
sorry. I thought it was more.
Wait,
Just
no
kidding.
Mina,
No.
no
Missing a couple.
Dahyun, no
Yeah,
Chewy.
missing a couple. Maybe they'll be here somewhere, but they're not here, so I guess.
Oh, Sunmi's been here.
But all right. Just saying.
Yeah. What food is this?
So the place's name is Kaesmyeopsal, and as the name implies, we ate samgyeopsal, which is the pork belly. And yeah, it was a great time. It was my first time hanging out with one sis that I've never met before. I mean, we met before, but we didn't really hang out before. So it was the first time hanging out with these people, and it was really fun. And I hope we can do it again in Japan, maybe. Yeah, anyway, it was really fun. So thank you. It was fun. Okay. Hi. If you want to see my photos, here they are at the very end of the video. And right before this video ends, I kind of have a promotion to make. So as you know, TWICE is releasing their second best album, #TWICE2, in Japan on the 6th of March 2019. And they're going to have a high touch event. Yay! So I'm doing a group order for this album. The Google form is in the description of this video, and there you have all the information that you need for the album. But what I can say is that I try to provide the lowest prices possible, and there is also going to be a giveaway. So like the prices are just straight shop prices, and then you have to include the shipping. But like, you know, the shipping is something you can't really change because it is a shipping. But what I can say is that probably this group order is the best one for people living in Europe, since the shipping from Japan to Europe might be quite expensive. But since I'll be taking these albums back to Europe, I guess the shipping from the UK to other countries in Europe will not be as expensive as shipping from Japan. So if you're interested in checking these album group order, check out the details in my Google form. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me anything on my email or the Twitter DM. I'm always free to answer any questions that you may have. And yeah, I hope you participate because I really want to buy as many albums as possible to have more chances to get the high touch pass. I would really appreciate it if you decided to check out my form. It will be in the description box below the video. And also I have a lot of discounts, so maybe you want to do a group order, like inside my group order for your country, which will cost you less because, you know, the shipping, the collective shipping is all less if you do it collectively. And also you will get the discount for buying 8 or more albums. So yeah, please contact me. And then there will be some giveaways. I am not sure what exactly I'm gonna give away yet, but I'm planning to do probably like a Dome Tour official goods giveaway because we don't know what they're gonna sell yet. But as soon as I know what I'm gonna give away, I'm definitely going to announce it. So you still have time. Everything is in the Google form, so don't forget to check it out. And I hope you will join my order. I'll be really happy to be your supplier for the album. And thank you in advance if you do decide. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.
Let's dance the night away.